cut while I'm in the middle of trying to figure out some things that I want to do. I've been working on some virtual products and just getting back into the swing of things. When I started this entire journey, I was super motivated and kind of knew what I wanted to do. But as time passed and I'm used to being busy but not busy. Like I occupied my time with, the biggest part of my time was working. Then not like just working a 9 to 5 and that's it. And the rest of the time was a lot of play because of me being exhausted of being for working for somebody else and not really figuring out what I wanted to do. So now when I'm here by myself for a couple days and trying to get things situated, it's a little harder. So instead of me writing down my thoughts like I always do, I thought I should vlog it and talk about it and the frustrations it could be with this entire journey. I did everything I was supposed to do this morning. I made my phone calls. I had literally a 4.5, almost 5 hour study session with myself, like learning the whole YouTube algorithms and learning how to social media market and taking notes and that entire process. And then it got to the point where I had to deal with myself again and dealing with the fact that I don't have an income coming in and I have a mortgage and I have, a lot of things on my plate. And yes, I did save money and I do have a savings, but it's a different ball game when you're used to that stability, like I talk about, when you're used to that stability of the money coming in on a regular, consistent basis. And when you don't have that, and when you're trying to figure out what can I do to get that, but I have integrity and I'm building a brand and I have my name on the line and I don't want to represent anything that doesn't represent me. So it's an extremely difficult process to go through this. Literally, it really is. It's not easy whatsoever, but it's rewarding. Like just the fact that I don't have to ask anyone, can I have this time off? Can I not? Do I have, even if you're sick, I don't have to, I can stay in the bed. I was sick like last week sometime or the week before that. And I stayed in bed all day. And I was really relieved that I didn't have to call someone and then worry the next day when I go to work. How are you going to look at me? Is my desk going to be crazy? All of those things. So it is it's rewarding, but it's also, it's like a catch-22. It's rewarding and it's still stressful. And that's another video that I'm going to definitely elaborate on a lot more. And that is stability versus flexibility. And I'm learning about it more and more and more. So the more I learn about it, I will definitely talk about it on this channel. But I was kind of having a moment right now. And instead of writing about it, I just decided to talk about it. And literally right now, it's kind of tough. It's not easy. I don't have any kids and I'm not married. I live alone. So that's already like I'm by myself. I don't have, kids to entertain me. I don't have a husband to do this and this and that for. I don't have a boyfriend to do whatever for. So I'm in my own zone, which gives me a lot of flexibility and gives me a lot of, I have more time to maybe be creative or whatever you may think. But it's not always the best situation either to be by yourself. Once you finish with the structure and the things that you're supposed to do, then you're like, okay, well, what do I do now? So I just was having a moment. Comment to me, like, subscribe. Definitely talk to me about the moments that you may have. I want to interact with you guys. I want to talk about it more. You see, I'm not even set up. Like, I don't have any makeup on. I don't like how my background is, but I want to be transparent in the things that I'm doing with this channel. So I want you guys to really talk to me. You know, if there's anything that you want to talk about, if you're going through a situation like I'm going through, or you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, if you're thinking about anything, like starting a business, like that's the biggest thing. I started my business years ago. Like, I really started doing it in 2014, and I did all my legal paperwork and everything in 2016. But it's a process with everything that you do. And I don't want it to always look like glitz and glamour. I want you to see my life raw and uncut. So that's why I made this video today. So definitely like, comment, subscribe, talk to me. I want to talk to you guys. I want to interact with you guys, and I want you guys to know what I'm going through, and I want to hear what you guys are going through. It is definitely a process, and I'm doing this journey, but I want to do it with you. And anybody that needs to have somebody to do this journey with, definitely talk to me, because we can, you need accountability partners. You need people that relate to you. And I'm just an everyday person that's coming to you guys, but I want to share my story with you guys. So like I always say, live on purpose in your purpose. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it's the best thing to do. All right, you guys have a good day.